So second outing with the Chris Gould's DH.91 Albatross Frobisher. Had a quite good first flight with this, didn't we, Jason?
We did, given that it was like 25-mile-an-hour wind.
I know, I think, do you know, I wonder if I'd been drinking before I came out and flew that, because it was blowing a gale.
But today, it's like a mill pond out there, isn't it?
Huh?
It's like a mill pond out there, lovely and still.
Yeah, so, and you know what, based on what happened last time, I put a gyro in it. Don't need a gyro today, it's a beautiful blue sky day, I don't know why I bothered. But if you look in the front here, Jason, take that off carefully. So 3S 5000 pack, I'm using one of those Hobby Eagle A3 Super 3 gyros that I had lying around from Motion RC. We've had quite a bit of success with those.
And these are air retracts as well, aren't they?
These are air.
So for people that don't know, they spring down, don't they? And then air powered up.
Yes, I think so. Yes.
And then you fill them with how much pressure?
100 psi. But I don't think the pressure matters. They are quite non-scale in operation. They do slam up and slam down.
And this is a little air tank at the front here, isn't it?
Yeah, the little compressed air tank is in there. Most modern, modern retracts are electric these days. And I think even when electric retracts started coming out, we started getting into them, didn't we? But the worm gears would...
Yeah, they're not great, are they?
Would break. But I think they've solved a lot of those problems these days. They're quite reliable. But this is the way that Chris Gould did it many, many years ago. It was in storage, and here we are, many years later. Haven't had a lot to do to it, except put lipo power in it for the receiver, so an S-Spec in there to step it down to 6 volts.
And this is probably, what, 20 plus years old?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Of that order. So I was kind of relieved that it's had one good maiden, a re-maiden flight. Did I? I don't think I plugged in the one thing at a time. So I'll plug this in, doesn't it? So we'll take off gyro off, turn the rates, turn it right down, and we'll see if it makes a difference in here. So there we go. That was well, for sure it was a lot smoother than the first flight that I did. I didn't bother turning the gyro on, it was quite nice. Did need a bit of rudder to kick the background in the turns, but otherwise was relatively nice and slow. There was a little bit of wind, so it was getting a little bit bumped around. It's a super light model for its size, so no great surprise at that, but really enjoyed flying it. That's the Chris Gold's DH.91 Albatross. So thanks for watching this one. Thanks to Jason on camera.
No worries.
We'll be back for another episode soon. Thanks for watching. See you soon.
See you soon. Dom, what have you done?
Well, we had a disaster, and you have them in this hobby. Fortunately, what we done was that first flight, which was good. It was a little bit of wind. Second flight, a bit more wind came through, and you'll see what we were planning on doing was some drone chase footage, and so you were chasing me, Jay, and so I do my takeoff run. I'm gaining speed, and it weathercocks around. It's very light, and the tail steering and the rudder don't have a lot of effect on the ground. So it went 90 degrees, as I remember, and by then it's going at speed, and I'm committed to taking off. So I go, yeah, I'm still full power. So I get it in the air, but then it continues turning by itself. Not, you know, it's not going fast enough to put in much input. So, and then it stalls. I catch that. I think I've got away with it, and then it flipped over totally onto the other side. Maybe I overcorrected. I don't know. And it's downwind by that point. No air, very little airspeed, and it goes in. You see the wing touches first. That comes clean off, and then the nose takes the full impact. So, yeah, disaster. I think all the passengers survived. We've off-boarded them and given them a cup of tea and a slice of cake, and I think they'll be fine.
At least I caught it on slow-mo, so we can show the viewers it in lovely slow motion now.
We can. I am really disappointed, because I was hoping to fly this quite a bit more during the summer, but it's not the first disaster I've had in this hobby. I've had many over the last 20-25 years. It's what it's all about. You have to bounce back and do something new. So I feel like I flew it a couple of times, so it's not an utter disaster, but I am kind of ashamed that I haven't got more flights out of it. But there you go. It is what it is. So thanks for watching. Appreciate it. Please subscribe if you haven't already, and click the bell icon for notifications for uploads and live streams. Otherwise, thanks to Jay on camera again, and we'll be back in the future for another episode of Essential RC. Take care. Bye.